classy footage too, and then I think you
Long time no see.
he's at the front. I'm good. Good. A little tired. Good. Hanging in there. Yeah, hanging in there. How's your kiosk project coming up?
Working on it, yeah.
Yeah. All the information you have.
See what Motorola brings us. Any predictions from the audience? My name is Hello Moto. I don't know, any other predictions on what we might see today? Well, you guys will be the first in the world to see whatever is being announced today. Any of you have the Moto Z? It's supposed to start at 4:30, but I think there's a slight delay. And do you like your Moto Z? yes, I will be streaming the whole event. And remember, this is only being streamed by me. This is not being live streamed. I will stream the whole event. Sí, yo hablo español. Puedes hacer tus preguntas en español también.
Remember 2007? Smartphones? Big, game-changing, OMG. Now, fast forward to today. Nothing has really changed. The camera got a little better. The headphone jack moved. Rose gold is a color, not an idea. It's time to snap out of it, people. To stop accepting same and start demanding different. Hello, Moto. Because different puts a JBL soundproof on a phone. Different puts a 70-inch screen on a wall. Different gives you a 10 times optical zoom. Different changes again and again and again. That's what Moto Mods and the new Moto Z are designed to do. Did Moto just make the smartest smartphone yet? You tell us. Hello, Moto. Get excited, world. Moto is here. The new Moto Z with Moto Mods.
Hello Moto, hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Amar, forget the last name, and yeah, thank you for laughing. And I've had the great honor of being the leader of this team for the last, almost the last year. It was April 1 a year ago, and I'm super excited and proud of the journey since that day. We have made a lot of progress. I also would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that we appreciate you being here. This is Sunday, but it's Sunday at MWC, so it's not really a Sunday. But we know there are a lot of other events, and yet you showed up, and it's a full room, so thank you again for being here. Now, as you have seen in the video, we innovate, but we innovate for the sake of being better. If you can move to the next slide. Now, we want to have a purpose. We feel that the industry that we're in has sort of stopped innovating or has innovated really marginally in increments for the last 10 years or so. And today, we're going to continue the spate of innovation. And you'll see that we'll present our new products and we'll bring on stage the people who actually are responsible for it. So amongst others, we have Dan Derry, who is our leader for mobile products worldwide. We'll have Jan Hackfeld, who drives marketing and some of the creatives that you have seen in the video that you've just watched. Okay? But before we jump into the products, I'd like to take just a minute, as the opening act that I am, to tell you a little bit about the journey so far and about the successes that we have had as a business, in particular over the last 3 quarters, because Motorola is one of the key drivers for our Lenovo mobile category. 20% increase. What's that for? Well, that's the increase of shipments of Moto devices last quarter. In fact, we've had 3 consecutive quarters now, double-digit growth, quarter to quarter. So our business is executing. This is in the world outside of China. Number 4 now. Number 4, we've jumped and surpassed LG. And this just happened last quarter. I've stated publicly that we want to be number 3. Well, we're number 4. We're one step further on our journey to become number 3. Moto G that we're launching today, the 5th edition of, is one of the best-selling franchises we've ever had. And it grew. It grew last year, as it grew every year since we launched it. This is a popular product because it's well-positioned, delivering premium-like features and performance at a value pricing. So this is our best-selling phone ever, and we have every hope that the G5 that you'll discover today, these 2 versions, will continue that trend. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the Moto Z and the Moto Z mods. And we'll announce today some new mods. The Moto Z, to me, I'm in love with this product. I really am. It's a fantastic device. And I know I sound partial, of course. I'm the guy running the show here, so of course I should love my products. And I love all my children and all the products, but this one is special. Because this product becomes anything that I want it to be. I was skiing last weekend with my children, and I had the Hasselblad camera, and I took amazing shots of them skiing. I was working this morning in my room, and I had the sound speaker attached to it, and I could take video conference call or listen to music. It was really neat, really nice. Now, Dan will share more details about the mod that we launched and the whole program, because it's not just us. We're committed to launching new mods every quarter, and we are, and we'll announce some of those today. But we also have a whole ecosystem that's vibrant, robust. Hundreds of people at the MDK and are working on developing mods that will plug into these phones. So soon you'll see that. Now, we're in a strong position as a result to have more and more people say, hello Moto, and we've grown. We've grown in markets. In India now, we're number 2, 10% market share. India is the second largest market in the world in volume, and everybody and their mother is competing in this market. And yet, we managed to be number 2. We're very proud of that. In Brazil, we're number 2 as well. Market share there in the high 20s. Very successful franchise of Motorola. And we'd like to replicate that success all around the globe. You'll see us grow by leaps and bounds in North America in the year 2017. You'll also see us invest and continue to invest massively in Western Europe and continue to grow in Middle East and Africa and the East, as well as the rest of Asia Pacific. So we're provoking a bit of discussion in the mobile category. At least we hope we are. This is a sense that we are a challenger, we feel like a challenger, we behave like a challenger, and every day I know that the team is thinking of ways to disrupt and figure out where do we need to go next. Now, this was the sense of our campaign that some of you might have seen, Skip the Sevens. I know it was a little bit cheeky, but cheeky is good. So we encourage the industry to skip the sevens and say, you know, what's the point in getting into devices that are just incremental in transformation? That was the beauty of the Moto Z. So we're confident that we have a team thinking like a challenger that will continue to bring to market things that are different. And not different for the sake of being different, but different for the sake of being better. So what's next? Well, our growth and investment in Motorola will continue. And our vision is really to create this sort of meaningful innovation that will come to life in multiple ways. It's all about enhancing the experiences and developing new hardware technologies. And to cover those, I'd like to bring over on stage Dan. So Dan is our leader for products. Dan Derry, please come and join me. And make us great.
Thanks, Emma. Hello, everyone. Really cool to have you all here today. Wow, a lot of people. So, today I want to talk to you about our premium segment. Last year, in July, we have launched our flagship franchise, so Moto Z, that Emma was talking about, with Moto Mouse. And it went beyond our expectations. We have seen incredible response from around the world. And honestly, no surprise, I mean, as Emma said, I use it, I love that product, and this is really a great product. But what is important for us and for you to notice, this is that Moto Z, and this is the first time probably truly offers unlimited capabilities. What does that mean? So of course, we have put in that device the most advanced processor, camera, network access, in order to enable the most demanding user to push the boundaries further. We also have the Moto experience. Moto experience is fantastic. That's a way to make smartphones smarter. I mean, you should really look into that. And over time, we're improving the Moto experience and we are delivering it to all our users. And you will see the 2017 iteration of that is no short of amazing innovations. And you will see that this year. And there is Moto Mods. Speaking of breaking those limits, and think about it. This is the first time in the smartphone history, which is not a big history, it's probably 10 years, but still, it's a history. This is the first time in the smartphone history that people are actually buying a device without knowing what they will be able to do with it in the future. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. And that's Moto Mods. And it works. Moto Mods works, and that's strong. When we talk to our consumer, we see that mods is the reason number one people are purchasing a Moto Z. So we're coming up with a concept which is so strong that people are buying the device going with it. And we have a great attachment rate. What that means is that when people buy a Moto Z, a lot of them are buying a mod. And by the way, not only one. We see more and more people buying multiple mods together with their Moto Z. And consumers not only are buying them, but they are using them. For example, the music one, the JBL Sound Boost. In average, people are using it 14 hours per week. That's a lot of music listening. But that also shows that this is a big missing feature in the smartphone, to have great audio for music listening. And that's exactly the gap that this mod is filling. The in-CPU power pack, 37 hours per week. Something like the InstaShare projector, which is my personal favorite. I mean, this is amazing. You can really turn your phone display into this few meters screen on your wall and share that with your kids in a YouTube video or whatever. Seems like I'm not the only one to use that one a lot. Think about it. This is not a main usage of a smartphone, and still people are using it in average 10 hours per week. That's quite a lot. And our like true zoom camera. So delivering a great picture. And really here we believe that we really hit a chord with photo enthusiasts. People are using that a lot. 6 hours per week, carrying the true zoom to take amazing pictures. So we are very happy with all those results. Now, the way we look at mods, beyond the fact that it works, is that this is probably the fastest way to innovate. The smartphone industry is about innovation, and we see mods as the fastest route to make that happen to the consumers. So just imagine, let's say there is a startup around there, and they have this breakthrough technology. So let's take an example, something that I don't know feasible of, just for the sake of the example. So say we have a startup and they have the capability to charge your phone in 2 minutes. That would be great. So for our competitors, for most of the smartphone vendors, once they identify that technology, they have to design a product around it, and most likely that's going to be the next iteration of their next flagship. So best case, you're going to see that in your hands in 1 year from now. So for us, we just have to make a mod around it. When I say just, it's relatively easy. And the benefit of that is that we can right away give access to all the Moto Z users everywhere in the world to that new technology without waiting. And by the way, without purchasing another very expensive smartphone. So definitely, with all that said, we want to grow mods. We are committed to bring more and more mods to the market. In order to do that, we have created a very flexible business model. It's a kind of a platform where we can design mods, we can manufacture mods, we can distribute, we can manage the channel, we can even do after sales. Then we engage partners, and this is a little bit a la carte. So they can come and say, I have my own manufacturing capabilities, but can you help me to distribute? So pretty much everything. So what you're going to see very soon is products, mods that are developed totally on our own, mods that are co-designed with other brands, mods where we integrate technology from third party and we make them as mods. And even mods which are totally out of our control. I mean, some company making a mod on their own and manufacturing and selling it on their own as if it was a complete product. But except that all those mods will work right away, plug and play, to any Moto Z in the world. So, in this growth strategy, everything is about the developer community. And we want that community to become bigger and bigger, obviously. In order to do so, we want to make sure that this is always faster, always simpler to develop a mod. We believe it's already kind of the case, but maybe not enough. So we're working a lot on that. And there is something that is going to happen this week that I really invite you to come and see. On our booth, we're going to bring someone who's going to create from scratch, in 10 minutes, a functioning mod. So actually, starting from nothing, 10 minutes later, you have a mod working on any Moto Z in the world. And you're going to see how that's simple. And this is really, really what is important now, to convince people that mods are super simple to make, still extremely powerful. Today I want to share with you the mods that we are going to launch in the coming 2 quarters. The first of all is a new power pack, which is going to be available in March. It's going to come with different styles, so different colors, different finishing, different materials, because at the end this is the real part of your phone and you want to adjust it to your taste. And it's going to bring right away 50% more of battery to your phone as you slap it on the back of your phone. But what is really interesting here, and it has a very smart charging mechanism which detects the level of charge of your phone and just charge it when it's the most efficient. So that's the first thing we're going to bring. Next is going to be the charging adapter. That's a very tiny thing, and that's not really a function on its own, but I really love this one because it's so cool. So it's a magnetic tiny box that you connect to any charger and it charges your mods, any mods that we have. It's compatible with all of them. So you just slap it on the back of your mod. You don't have to adjust it, you don't have to plug it or anything, and it starts charging your mods. It's probably the most convenient way to charge your mods. Next is wireless charging. I love that example because I hear a lot, I don't know about you, but I hear a lot about competitors' products which are coming very soon with wireless charging and glass design. So this is what's great with mods. Mods make Moto Z very, very versatile. Our coming wireless charging is going to bring a glass design and wireless charging capability to any Moto Z in the market. So a product which was based in metal, which didn't have wireless charging capabilities that somebody purchased a year ago, right away can become the latest and greatest with wireless charging and glass design. That's really what is so interesting about mods. Turbocharger, that's very convenient as well. So that's something that you're going to carry in your bag or wherever, and you plug it to the back of your phone. 15 minutes later, you have 8 hours more to go. You will be able to see the charging process with the LEDs that you see at the bottom, and then you can keep it on your phone, remove it. That's a very, very fast way to charge your device anywhere you are. Last but not least, because this is really starting the transformation, and we're going to see that a bit later, of what mods are becoming. The gamepad. It's hardly a mod from what has been presented to you before, but this is a mod. So it comes with storage, with gaming controls that you can clearly see, with lighting. We're going to bring 4 speakers in that really to really have this immersive experience, and it's going to come preloaded with games. So right out of the box, you're going to transform any Moto Z into a proper gaming console. So all those mods are going to come in the next 2 quarters. But I wanted to give you a little bit more than that today. And this is what is so cool about mods, is that if we were to announcing new smartphones, you would be very, very careful and just tell you what's going to come very soon. But this is mods. This is not a category. This is our thing. So I want to share with you something today, which is the concepts our engineers are working on, just to give you a flavor of where mods can go. As you will see, this is a fantastic playground for our engineers. I mean, you just come up with innovation and you bring it to something, you snap it to a phone and it works. So let's take a look. You're going to see we have this concept of a mod which is capable of printing photos wherever you are. So you take a picture, you print it. You take a screenshot, you print it. Anywhere you are, always with you. That's very convenient. That one is about robotics for kids. It's essentially a mod, you can put brakes around it, you can turn your Moto Z into a robot, and you can remote control it, you can talk to the robot, you can make the robot react to its environment. Totally different, but very functional. Totally rethinking the concept of multi-SIM. The mod we called multi-SIM, and you can switch them. Oh, and here, turning the phone into a tablet, all the power that you have in a Moto Z into a super large screen with speakers, and all that very easy to move around. And as you will see, it's very smart. We can have the wave camera in the back. Of course, we're going to keep on doing style covers with multiple materials finishing, but even going to interactive covers, where you will be able to customize exactly how it works, and the colors and the animations you see. Of course, we're going to go with VR, because this is a fantastic territory for mods and all the things you can implement. And last thing I wanted to share, because as I said, we want people to carry multiple mods. So we thought about this device to store and charge your mods all together. And by the way, this enables your mod to stay functional at home even when you're not there. As you can see, mods are no longer just a back cover on your phone. It goes way beyond the phone, and this is just the beginning. We have amazing things we can do with that. All that innovation that mods enable. But part of what makes our innovation so great is also the partners we are privileged to work with. So one of these partners, Amazon, because we have been working for quite some time, and we have been doing many projects together before. When Amazon saw first the mods, they realized the potential behind that and all the things we can do with mods. And obviously, you can imagine what it is about. They came up with a concept which makes sense for both of us. I would like to ask John Kirk, Director, Alexa Voice Services and Alexa Skills at Amazon, to join me on stage and share that with you.
Well, thank you, Dan. Really excited to be here to talk about this collaboration between Amazon Alexa and Motorola. This relationship's exciting because it really aligns with our vision for the Alexa service. When we decided to build the Echo and the Alexa service, we were inspired by the computer from Star Trek. So we wanted to create a computer in the cloud that's controlled entirely by your voice. You could ask it for information, use it to control things around you, help with everyday tasks, and be able to talk with it in a very natural way. Now, we're still a ways off from perfecting that, but collaborations like this we're doing with Motorola help us achieve that vision. Many of you may already know, in June of 2015, we launched the Alexa Skills Kit and the Alexa Voice Service. The Alexa Skills Kit enables developers to bring many more capabilities to the existing Alexa products that are available, such as the Amazon Echo. The Alexa Voice Service is a set of APIs that allow hardware makers like Motorola to integrate Alexa into their products. So we're excited. We've seen a ton of interest from developers for both Ask and AVS. Today we have over 10,000 Alexa skills that are available from developers. And we've introduced many different third-party products with Alexa. Now, we're really happy about the momentum. It's an exciting time, and we're able to offer customers more and more choice about where they access Alexa. With Motorola, we're now bringing Amazon Alexa to Moto smartphones. Mobile is a particularly exciting opportunity for us because we are thinking of all these different unique voice experiences that we can bring for our customers. Later this year, customers will be able to purchase a Moto Mod with Alexa for the Moto Z. And with Alexa, Moto users can easily perform everyday tasks. They're on the go, you're controlling your smart home, you're checking the news, you're requesting a ride from services like Uber, all by just using your voice. So for example, you start your commute. You could ask Alexa to adjust your home's temperature so it's nice and comfortable right when you get there. Or you remember you need to add milk to your shopping list. You can do all of that without having to pick up a pen and paper. So we can't wait for customers to try this out. Let's take a short look at the experience.
That's super cool. I really look forward to having that one on my Moto Z. And this is just the beginning between Alexa and Motorola. Later this year, you will see deep integration of Alexa on our smartphones with the Alexa wake-up word, which means that there won't be any keys to press, any screen to unlock, or anything like that. You will simply talk to Alexa if our phone is around. And that's going to be in most of our devices moving forward.
Thank you. We're thrilled with the partnership and look forward to innovating together.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining us. All right. I could keep on going like this forever and showing you new things that we are doing, but I'm not sure that I'm allowed to do that. And on top of that, I know that Jan can't wait to give you the final news for today. So Jan, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Dan. Good afternoon. Hello, Moto, everybody. While Dan was talking about our premium portfolio and how we break the limitations of the smartphone industry with our Moto Z and the Moto Mods, for consumers with limited budget, whether this is of choice or simply because they cannot afford a premium phone, in the marketplace, the offerings today are quite limited. Limited because many of these mid-tier products do not satisfy consumers' cravings for premium features. Now, we all know consumer value is driven by product performance, brand image, and price. To understand what consumers care about when it comes to performance, the performance of the product, we ran a global survey among 12,000 people. We learned that the three features that define a premium device are an excellent screen resolution display, all-day battery life, and pro camera capabilities. The camera came up often, in fact. When we asked about what feature people want to see improve most in their smartphone, they always told us they really want a high-quality camera. Now, the percentages which you see here on the screen are actually the percentage of consumers who are willing to spend more if these respective premium features would show up in their phones. We also learned that more intuitive software features would make a big difference. And here we have quite some on offer already with our phones today, the Moto experiences. Our best seller, and Emma was alluding to this, is the Moto G. And Moto G has traditionally bridged that gap between premium and mid-tier by offering premium features at an affordable price. In fact, we were the first to bring premium smartphone features to the masses with the Moto G franchise. And that was about 5 years ago. Year on year, we continue to innovate while staying true to this very basic principle of the Moto G family. Today, I'm very happy to share with you the next generation of Moto G. Let's have a look.
Some phones are really slow. Others, you just want to cover up. What if you don't have to compromise?
Hello, Moto. Meet the new Moto G with a precision-crafted metal sole. A different G because different Moto.
New Moto G. Captivating design, unlimited performance. Different is better.
Our fifth generation Moto G and Moto G Plus responds to the consumer's cravings for premium features. Advanced camera technology, crisp full HD displays, as well as the motor experiences you know and you love. For example, the chop chop to actually get your torch going. Or I twist my wrists to take a photo. I do it a second time to take a selfie. And of course, the Google Assistant, which helps you to send messages, make calls, navigate, manage everyday tasks, and more, and that's all from your home button. All of this comes in a sleek metal design, powered by octa-core processors, an all-day battery, and more. The Moto G Plus comes with fast charging. In 15 minutes, it gives you an additional 6 hours of autonomy. Now, all the perks of a high-end phone without a premium price tag. And that is what Moto G is all about. Superior consumer value, unlimited premium. So the new Moto Gs will be available as of March globally. And I would like to invite you now all to actually have a closer look and talk to our demonstrators in the room, which you will find just next door, to look at the phone and experience it firsthand. Thank you again for coming and enjoy your time in my favorite city, Barcelona. Thank you.